Hi, everybody. We are back again from Bernie's in Mesa, Arizona. And we're going to do another live sale tonight. We have some really good stuff lined up, ready to go. We're going to save the really, really special beads for the end, but there are special beads all along the way. So, I want to say hello to everybody before we get started real quick. Hi, Barbara, Tammy, Beth, Brandy, Mona. You guys are all first. Cindy's here. She's actually here. Georgina, Kim. Oh, I'm so glad that you loved your beads. Such long strands. Yes, they were great. You got your order. Oh, thanks. That's going to be awesome. Donna, Linda is in the house. Red Bird. Everybody saying hi, Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Chris. I am so glad to see all of you here. Things are going very well. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Cannot figure out the internet. Oh, hold on one second. I've got to fix him real quick so that he can see what's going on real fast. There you go. All righty, guys. Are you all excited?
Where's page number 1?
It's on my computer.
Oh, so we don't have any numbers until 57 on this?
Yep, just need the box with the pearls. I have everything down. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to change the size of this window. I don't know why it's so just 1 second. We have some fun stuff, you guys. We have some Czech glass. We have some pearls. We have a bunch that I think you guys are really gonna like. There were a couple of requests that I tried to fulfill. So we have turquoise. Sorry, the camera was being weird. All right, Dorina, thanks for joining us. Okay, and here's the bead mat, guys. So, very freshwater pearls. Hold on 1 second. Hold on just a second, guys, because there's something wrong.
What's wrong? The color?
No, the prices were wrong. So I have to go in and fix the... Okay. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay, well, 1 second, guys. Sorry about this.
That should be
okay. So these will be $18.75 a strand, as you can see. They are very nice long strands, guys.
You have cameras.
And they are full.
The camera wasn't live.
Oh,
it was sticky. Okay.
Yeah. So here are. That's why I want to do. Okay. I think we're okay. We might be having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we will figure these out.
Why is that not?
Yeah. So if you guys like any of these, so those of you who have got your order know just how long and full the strands are. I was telling Becky to be able to like wrap these up around her finger like she does with other ones, but they're abalones. Is it jumping really bad?
Yeah. So let's see. Now lift up your hand.
Yeah.
Why is that? You can't do this video.
Oh, hold on, just wanted my phone as a what? As a
If you let's see what the lag is now. See, there's nothing going.
Yeah.
So that's not going to work.
Sorry, guys. Just a second. We're trying to get this figured out.
But the other problem is that we have three.
1 second, guys. I'm going to look. I'm trying to find my.
Will it help if I turn my Wi-Fi off?
Let's see.
I took my Wi-Fi off. This
Phone number. Is there still a lag even though I'm not on Bernie? It's not as bad now. There we go. Okay, it's connected to my hotspot, so we're doing it better now. Even though I might need a password. No, it's going good now.
Okay, it's going good now. Or if we need to get too far, or just kind of showing your hand as well.
So like I was saying, I have a strand of these myself. They're very nice to work with. These are a dark cranberry. Oh, good. I'm glad they're much better. Thanks, Pauline, for letting me know that. I really appreciate it, you guys. Like I said, these are $18.75, and they are gorgeous pearls.
Here's your elimination tray, right?
Okay. Next up, we have some 3x4 millimeter gold rice pearls, freshwater pearls. You guys, these are absolutely beautiful. They're like the color of wheat almost, but when the light glints on them, it'll have like hues of pink and green. They're absolutely beautiful. And I have some carved shell leaves in a minute that these will go perfect with. Let me see if I'm all the way up here. So, oh, sorry. These are number BB037. So all of these will start with a BB, but I'm just going to go with the number after that. I'm not going to say BB every time because it just it will take way too much time. So these ones are, oh, sorry. These ones are also $18.75, guys, for the strand. Again, they're nice, long, full strands. Here, let me measure it for you real quick. Yeah, they are full 16-inch strands. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. I wish I could, and I've got some other ones of the same color. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay. Next, we have the 7 millimeter round freshwater pearls. And these are $22.50 a strand. Again, it is a full 16-inch strand. And when I say full, I mean full, you guys. There's no empty string. There's no nothing. I think now that we have the larger pearls, you can see how the light glints and kind of gives a hues of pink and green along with them. And again, this is number 38, and this strand would be $22.50. The next ones I have are 9mm. Again, they're the freshwater pearls in the gold. And I hope you guys can see the purples and pinks and greens. These are 9mm, and it's number 39. Sorry about that. And these are $30 a strand. Next, this one we only have one of, and they are 10mm. And they are, sorry guys, $37.50. There's only one strand of these. They're $37.50. They're absolutely beautiful. They're just gorgeous pearls, guys. Like I said, there is only one strand of these, and they are 10mm. Okay. Yeah. Let's see this. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to fix this so I can see better. Okay, next we have the... That is not the right price. Okay, guys, hold on. I'm sorry. Somehow my formulas got messed up. So I had these. Okay, guys, these are natural abalone puffed ovals. This is the large size. These vary in size, but on an average, they're about just like this one is almost, they're between an inch to an inch and a half. These are $60 for the strand. And they're natural, you guys. So now you can see why I picked some of the colors. Those gold freshwater pearls would go beautifully with these. So would the cranberry pearls. And then I'm going to show them next to the other one. And these are, sorry guys, these are number 41. And then we have smaller strands. What?
How many are on the strand?
On the strand, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 on the strand. And then these are the small ones. And if this is something you guys might be interested in doing a set where you got one of the large ones and a couple of the small ones in like a pendant earring set, let me know. Go ahead and put them down. The smaller ones they vary in size, but they are half an inch and larger. But they have the same natural, beautiful color that they have, that the larger ones have, just on a smaller size. So the smaller ones are $37.50. So they're beautiful. They're nice, good. Their sheen is some of the most beautiful abalone I've ever seen. I like that they're completely natural. So they haven't been messed with or dyed or anything like that. And like I said, if this is something you might be interested in, me doing a pendant earring set, and depending upon how many ovals is on the smaller strand, we might even be able to do 3 with one of the pendants. just let me know, and we can go from there. Thank you, Carolyn, for saying nice troubleshooting. Timmy Floria. The small 4mm pearls are they're not a purple or a red. They're like a cranberry color. They're kind of the best of both worlds. But that's the abalone shell. Next up, we have, can you hand me the rose quartz one real quick? Okay. I don't know how those are in the wrong spot, but okay. Sorry, I had to get the beads over here. They're kind of heavy. Okay, up next, you guys, just so you know, I'm going to offer you the strand option, but then I will have the set. I'll have these in a pendant earring set. So we're going to start with the 25mm rose quartz heart. There are 15 per strand. And they are $56.25 for the strand. It's going really well. These are very nice. They're good pendant size. And then I'm also going to bring out the earring set, or the earrings that I would be doing, and these have 30 on them. That's where I got the idea from. And these are 12mm faceted rose quartz hearts. These are number 43, and these would be $52.50 a strand if you wanted the strand option. And then, like I said, are the sets in here, or are they in a different box? Do you know? Oh, yeah. Okay. So there are 2 items that I did break up into sets, and these are one of them. And the set is a pendant and 2 of the faceted ones for an earring, and these are $7.50. So for $7.50, you have your pendant and both of a pair of earrings. You could use you could put this as the focal, use the other ones up alongside in a necklace. I just wanted to make them, not everybody's going to want 15 of these, so I just wanted to make sure that I had a set option for you guys. So that's the set option for those. And for the set, that, where is it? Right there. Number 44. Sorry, guys. Next, this is the one I know some of you guys are waiting for because you already saw these in my quinceañera design. Just one second. Sorry. And these are $56.25. There are 29 on a strand. I would guess these to be between 10 millimeter to 12 millimeter. They're absolutely beautiful. They're carved. They're double-sided. So even if they turn, you get the carving on both sides. And they're natural. They're not dyed. Then I have a 4-piece set. And these are $10 for the 4 pieces. And that item is $46. Hi, Tina. Glad you could join us. And I have Steve watching the comments in case any of you have questions. He's kind of like telling me to look at them when I need to. And then somehow this got out of order, but these are carved shell leaves. And if you see, they I pulled these and the other gold pearls. Look at how they go together, guys. They're an absolutely great pair. The other gold pearls go along with them as well. These are $18.75 a strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There are about 16 per strand. This item is number 47. And they are Crocus mother of pearl shells that are carved into leaves. Now we're going to go to some gemstones that I'm very excited about, and I think you guys will be too. I don't know if you remember the Gemstone Orphanage box a few months ago, but they had the cherry blossom agate. This is black cherry blossom agate. You guys, the light pink with the black and gold that runs throughout it is absolutely stunning. These are number 48, and I have them in 6, 8, and 10. So obviously 48 is for the 6 millimeter. And they're $18.75 a strand. Again, you can see they're a nice long 16-inch strand. For $18.75, it's a great deal. Then we have the 8 millimeter, and they are $22.50 a strand. Again, a nice, long, beautiful strand. No leftover string at the top. It's all the way full. And we also have, these are more 8 millimeter. I guess I don't have them in 10 millimeter. Why do I have it that I do? Oh, I don't. I only have 6 and 8. Sorry about that, guys. There's only 6 and 8. There's no 10s. I apologize for that. That's the next gemstone we have coming up. You guys, these are so much fun to design with. These would go great with the rose quartz. These go great with gold. They go great with silver. I love these. I have a lot of, what's it called, babe? The metal beads. I'm losing it again. How come I cannot remember this during the shows? Cloisonne. I have some black butterfly cloisonne that these go perfect with. And you guys, that's another thing. Bernie has a lot of stuff. We're trying to give you a variety. Next week, it's all Bernie's picks. He said, can I do all picks, please? Yes, Cynthia, I'm reading it. All I need you to do is please go ahead and request what number you want, plus the quantity in the comments. We are writing them down. And if you prefer, you can write down the number and quantity that you want, and you can email it to me. I'll put my email in the comments real quick. Okay, so there's my email. Okay, next up. Okay, let's see if I can say that. These ones we have in 6, 8, and 12, you guys, and these are some special beads.
Gorgeous.
They're so pretty. Can you explain what these are, Bernie?
It's lepidolite, tourmaline, and mica, all in quartz. And if you see them in person, they're really pretty. I mean, they've got a chatoyancy to them. Like they have that mica. Am I on the thing? Mm-hmm. They have this mica chatoyancy to them. They would pair really nice with like amethyst or lepidolite. Such a brand new stone.
Yeah. So the
And it
6
comes in-
millimeter, yeah, the 6 millimeter are $22.50. The 8 millimeter are $30 a strand. And the 10 millimeter are $37.50. You guys, he's not kidding. These have a glow to them, the chatoyancy, like he said, but when these are on a whole other level when you're in person with them. They're an absolutely beautiful stone. These are a new stone that he's had that he just got in the shop recently. They're just beautiful. These strands are 16 inches as well, Cynthia. So we have them in 6, 8, and 10 millimeter. The turquoise. And now we are moving on to turquoise. They have it in 6, 8, and 10 millimeters, Cynthia. All right, Rosanna, are you awake? Are you ready for this? So this is a 3 millimeter natural turquoise. They're turquoise rounds. Again, they're 16-inch strands. I have a standard bead mat here, and they go on for another 2 inches after I run out of room on my bead mat. So they're just that long of a strand, you guys. They're absolutely beautiful. And a strand of these are $45. Then we have 4 millimeter rounds that are $37.50. They're natural turquoise. You'll see that the 3 millimeters, the reason why the 3 millimeters are more expensive is look at how much bluer this strand is comparatively. And again, these are nice long 16-inch strands. $37.50 for the 3 millimeter. We have 3 millimeter faceted turquoise. And these are $45 a strand. Look at how blue these strands are, you guys. Yes, there are some of the greens, but then you get the really bright blue and the facets, just the light dances across them. It amazes me that like we have this kind of stuff and go. Okay, sorry. Cynthia, what is it that you want me to go over it again? Let me see. I'll wait and see what it was that she wants me to go over again. Okay, so the 3 millimeter natural turquoise rounds, that is number 53. And the 3 millimeter are $45 a strand. These are just rounds. The 4 millimeter are $37.50, and they're number 54. And then the 3mm faceted rounds are $45 a strand. Wait, what was the other? Yes, you were talking in class. What are you wanting to know, Beth? See? You're not going to be teacher's pet. Sorry, that's an inside joke. That was. And then last but not least, for the turquoise, we have 4x2mm natural turquoise rondelles. Again, it is a nice, full, long 16-inch strand. You can see how full they are. It's bouncing back. And these are $45 a strand. And again, there's just so much blue in these. It just completely blows my mind. I think I have my light pointed down too far. There we go. That's much brighter. Sorry, guys. But these rondelles, and look, they're all center drilled. They're all nice. He has chip and pebble beads too that we can do in the future. That you guys, the chip beads are stacked just like this, just like these rounds. These are just absolutely beautiful. Okay. Next, we're moving on to the Czech glass. Babe, I need that paper. I need to figure out where the Czech glass is. Okay, the Czech glass is in those two boxes, I think. I don't think it's that box. Because he goes to the Indian glass and then he goes to the chevrons.
This one?
I believe so.
All right.
Do these have the flat cover? Yes. Okay, guys. Next up, we have 14x16 oval. Flat purple with spots. There are 10 pieces. And these are $7 a strand. You guys, these are from the 70s and 80s. So these are all vintage Czech glass. And to be able to get a strand of them for $7, I think is an amazing value.
Most of them actually, most of them are 90s.
Okay, 90s.
Sorry, because that's when I went to Czech Republic and bought some of this stuff. 90s to almost 2000.
Okay.
At least
right.
30 years old.
Yeah.
25, 30 years old.
So I think I picked these out because they look like Easter eggs to me. And I just love the color variation. There's greens and blues and orange in the spots. And for $7, I think it is quite the steal. Oh, that's number 57. Okay. Where did he put these? He put these in the box in the wrong order. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Okay. These are 14x20mm oval flat slate blue with a stripe. And these are $7 a strand, and there's 7 pieces per strand. I just think the color of this blue, you guys, it's so beautiful. And then you see the like oil slick stripes on top of it. Sorry, I'm not on the camera. On top of them, and they go in different directions. And this is number 58. And they're $7 a strand. Next, 3-sided. Okay. These are 7mm 3-sided light sapphire blue. And these are $3.75 a strand. And you can see they're table cut on 3 sides. But because they're rounded, like the corners are rounded, the light dances off them. But these are $3.75 a strand, and they're number 59. Okay, next up, we have 12 millimeter faceted fire polish with green and purple, and they are $370 a strand, and there are 15 pieces. This is like dark purple amethyst, and then it goes around and it goes into like a goldish green. The fire polish, just the facets are beautiful, guys. And these are number 60. $375 for these beautiful beads. Where's the Rivoli? Then we have for number 61, we have a Rivoli fire polish, 6x9 millimeter, light sapphire blue. They are $525 a strand, and it's a 6-inch strand. You guys, these are just gorgeous. They look like kind of like saucer beads. I know that it's a Rivoli, but the color would go with so many different things, and they're just beautiful strands that, unless you come here, you're not real or on live sale, then these would be much harder to find. Okay, these are flat 10 millimeter fire polish AB. They are 17 pieces, and the strand is, sorry guys, $375. There are 17 pieces, approximately 17 pieces. So they have like a tablecloth, and then they're also faceted on the sides. Or wait, no, these look like rectangle facets, whereas these are diamond facets. So on either side, you have the rectangle facet, and then you go to the side, and it's there. And these are $375, number 62.
You do such a good job explaining everything.
Thank you.
Like if I was on the other side, you're really in good detail.
The number of the Rivolis were 61. Next up, we have 14 millimeter flat coin white dot. These are more silverish to me, but they're like a frosted glass. These are number 63, and they are $750 a strand. These would go great with just about any black gemstone you could pair them with, or use these on an illusion necklace. They're just stunning. And they're $750, and there's 10 pieces on each strand. Next up, we have the same color, but they are in a rectangle. They are 12 by 16 millimeters, 10 pieces per strand, and they are $750. So if you were to buy both and like alternate back and forth between them with the black obsidian or what is the black stone we all like a black spinel in between faceted, it'd just be a sexy necklace. I don't know how else to say it. And then number 65 is a bronze mix fire polish. It's a 7-inch strand, and they are $375. So you'll see, guys, you get, some of them have like the flat ovalish table cut. Some have the drops. They have the fire polish in the middle. It's just a mix of strands. And these are $375 for a 7-inch strand, number 65. Last but not least, we have 7mm 3-sided purple. There are 22 pieces, and these are $375, number 6. You guys, where these beads are drilled down the center has a glitter to it that you don't see on the fire polish side. But when you go to the center of them, it's just got the coolest glitter center where your bead strand would go through.
They want to know if they're Czech.
Yes, these are Czech glass. I'm sorry. And these are $375. There's 22 pieces, number 66. Next, we're going to move on to the Indian glass. Babe, can you hand me this, please? And this can be built.
This one?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. Bernie.
Yeah.
Real quick,
Yes.
where are these? Star chevron. The star chevron. Oh, they're which?
Oh,
6mm. Are these the
so
purple?
you have to dump it. Everything's in order on this.
Oh, okay.
So just turn it. Yeah, if you just dump it in there, you'll get the one. So
Okay.
what number are you on?
I'm on 67. You didn't put what color?
You already did all this?
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't tell me.
6-1 with a star chevron. That's this one.
That's this one?
Hold on a second. Give me a second.
Okay. There's 6 and 7mm. Oh.
Right here. Right here.
Yes, all of those were Czech glass, unless I state otherwise. We're coming up to Indian glass, but I'll go over that when I say them. So this is
67.
this is number 67. It's a 16-inch strand, you guys, of the star chevron beads. That kind of like the ones we had last week, but in a smaller size. So if the big size was a little much for you, these are $6 a strand. And these have red and blue, white. There's some green on them. A nice mix of colors. Number 67. Then we have the same type, but in a 7mm star chevron from India. These are $6, a 16-inch strand. And like I said, it's got the blue, the greens. You can see the greens. You guys, these would go perfect with the dollar bead box. All the green beads in those. Perfect spacers for this strand. Absolutely perfect. They had just about every shade of green you can think of in those. And these go great with it. So these are 7mm, number 68, and they are $6 for a 16-inch strand. These are the ones that I'm excited about, and I've already
The
purchased.
variant size. 6 to
Yeah.
7.
So this is 60. Wait, what? Oh, 6 to 7mm. Yeah.
Yeah, variant in size.
Yeah. So these are $6 or $6?
$6.
Okay. These are $6 a strand. They do vary some in size. But you guys look at this purple.
Are we now on 60 or 69?
This is 69. So these have purple, white, red, some black in them. But this purple silk color, you guys, it's like the perfect lavender I've ever seen. And $6 for a 16-inch strand. I mean, you can't beat it.
You need to clarify something.
What do I need to clarify?
So for me, Nina Allen asked for one of 54, but those are the turquoises. The numbers got all mixed up. So
Yes.
For me, I have 54 is the 3mm faceted. Is that what she wants?
No, hold on. 54
I would like to write it down.
is 4
'Cause I don't-
millimeter natural turquoise round.
So she wants 50. What I have is 53.
Oh no, she wrote 54.
David,
I know.
David.
But then
Okay, up next, we have a 21 millimeter flat gold amber foil glass. These first or the
You
squares?
don't have to put them in here.
Okay, so this is the gold. All right. These,
21.
yeah, we're on the flat gold
Right.
amber
Yep,
foil
that's in
glass.
order.
Now, this is Indian glass, guys. These are heavy. Just saying. But you see the dark brown, the warm amber through the middle. You have the gold. And these are $6 a strand. And I also have these in squares. So the rounds are 21 millimeters, number 70, flat gold amber foil glass from India. $6 a strand. Next up, we have the squares. These are 18 millimeter flat square gold amber foil glass, $6 a strand. And there are 9 pieces per strand. They're absolutely gorgeous. Last we have, are we doing this one or did you
That's in
jump?
order.
Oh, okay. So next we have
These two are the same.
okay.
10 to 14.
10 to 14 millimeter silver foil rondelles. Look at these, you guys. As soon as I saw these, I was like, we are grabbing these. These are beautiful. I love the foil in the middle. I like how the black is just kind of drizzled throughout it, and then so is the white. They're just absolutely stunning. So these are, what number? 72.
72.
Yep, $6 a strand. And then we have the 15 millimeter. Okay. We're back to the amber. This is a 15 millimeter round. Number 73 for $6.
They all have this foil in them. They're from India. And they have the foil with like a brown stripe, amber, kind of ambery color.
You guys, they're so pretty. I would put these with some pearls.
We have them
We
in other
have
shapes
some,
next time.
we have them
hearts
in
and
other shapes as well. They come in hearts and things of that nature.
smaller sizes.
It's good.
Okay.
Carolyn, oh, you want 72? You want one of them? Okay. Then we're back to the chevron beads, but this time, guys, we have the barrels, black, white, and red. These are extra long strands, you guys.
They're probably 22 inches.
He said they're about 22 inches long. You can see that they have a nice big hole. They do fit on leather. I've been designing with the other black, red, and white ones and loving it. And these are $15. Number
74.
Number 74. Sorry. Okay.
In order.
Yeah.
Okay. Go in order, please.
So these are 8 millimeter. Okay. So first up, some of you guys had asked about the Shiva shell eyes. Shiva shell eyes. We have them in 8, 10, and 12 millimeter.
I don't know why they're so expensive. They've always been expensive. They're just kind of more rare. They're sacred in other countries, in other places for the eye, and all that, like for the.
Yes.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And the 8 millimeter are $56.25 a strand. But you're getting a full 16 inches strand of these. Then we have 10 millimeter. and they are $63.75 for a full 16-inch strand. Absolutely beautiful. And then the 12 millimeter are $60. Number 77, again for the full 16-inch strand.
Can you hold them closer?
Yes, sorry about that. Do you want me to I'll bring back up the other two sizes and lay them across my hand so that you can see them up close.
It takes 1 or 2 beads per thing to make something cool accent.
I love the like soft, smoky olive green. They're special beads, you guys. They really are. I love working with these.
And turn them over, please.
They are the same front and back.
Turn them over.
Yeah. They're the same front and back. You'll see on the largest ones, I love how the eye is off. It's not in the center of the bead. It's kind of off center. So if you have them, you can literally have your eye bounce from side to side all the way down your piece. So these are 75 is the 8 millimeter for $56.25. The 10 millimeter is 76 and it's $63.75. The 12 millimeter is 77 and they are $66. Consider sets. I was just going to say, what would you guys think if I have enough interest, I will put together a graduated strand for a few of you at like maybe an 8-inch length. And that way you would get some of each. Just as a thought, but I would have to have enough interest to make the investment to break up the set. So if that's something you might be interested in, just let me know. Next up, I picked these, you guys, because they're just awesome. These are pyrene shells from the Philippines. They're a full 16-inch strand, and they are $22.50. The striping on these is just gorgeous. And this is natural. They're not painted. They're not for anything like that. Okay, gotcha. Oh, maybe in pendants and earrings? Yeah, I could do one of like the larger strand. You get like maybe one of the largest, a few of the medium, and a few of the small. So that would work. So these are $22.50 for a full 16-inch strand. They are, you guys, they're just so cool. You don't see these at your average bead store. And with summer coming up, these are perfect vacation piece worthy. Out on the beach, put some pearls with them, and you're good to go. Okay, next we have a 4 to 5 millimeter Heishi Super Strawberry Luana shell. It's a 16-inch strand and it's $7.50. I will tell you, I bought this shell other places, and when they have come off the strand, they're not as pink as when they're all together. So, okay, Tammy Floria, I can crunch the numbers and I will let you know. For the strawberry Luana shell, it's $79. And these are $7.50 a strand. As I was saying, though, I pulled these off and paired them with other things, and they keep their pink shade. They're not like the other ones that when they're not all stacked up, they kind of go to look more white than pink. These ones, like I said, they stay pink. Again, vacation jewelry worthy. And at $7.50 for a 16-inch strand. They're beautiful. These ones, I don't know how I hadn't already seen these. Oh, the black and white shells is number 78. Next we have black coral, nice natural side cut tubes. And these are $9.38 for a 16-inch strand. And they're just cool. You guys, like, here, I gotcha. I'm going to inspire you all day. Look. The piece makes itself. You put these two together and everybody is going to stop you on the beach and say, where did you get that and how do I get one? So the black coral is number 80 and it's $9.38 a strand. They're just gorgeous together. Don't you guys think so? Bernie's like, why were you pulling these? And I'm like, because they're so freaking cool. And I don't know, have you guys seen anything like these items at any of your local bead store? I have, but that's because I'm lucky and I live here in Mesa, 4 miles up the road from Bernie's Bead. So I was thinking of you guys. I had you in my mind. I knew, here we go, vacation worthy stuff. Number 81 is 5x7 millimeter freshwater pearl with the green vitriol. So these vitriol is kind of like the oil slick black, only all of the tones are like more mellow than they are in the black pearl. So you get the purples, the light pinks, the greens, some browns. And as the light hits them or they move, the colors just kind of dance one to the other. And these are $18.75 for a full 16-inch strand. Yeah, I didn't think so, Tammy. That's why I had to show you guys, because they're so pretty. Steve, can you hand me the next part?
Yes.
Oh. Except for I need the next paper, too.
Right here.
Okay. African ebony. Okay. No. He's doing it. He's got his thing.
I got it all done.
All right. Hold on. So we're at 81.
I got it. I'm going to put them in order.
Okay. This is African ebony with aluminum inlay. They are 30 inches long and a nice long
I don't know if it's
strand.
30, but let's see. You have
Yeah, where's the ruler? Did it go under my... There it is. Here, you want to measure? Oh.
About 20 inches.
Yeah, they're about a 20-inch strand, guys.
And they're ebony, genuine ebony wood with aluminum, made in probably West Africa, but pretty cool. Yeah.
They're just awesome. Oh, and then we have another of the green vitriol freshwater pearls. They're 7 millimeters, but these are your off-round. Some of them have like a flat, more button. They're the coolest greens and purples, and these are $30 for this 16-inch strand, guys. They're just, you guys who have gotten your orders, you know, the strands are long, they're full. When it says 16 inches, he means 16 inches.
Did you already go through the checklist?
Yes.
You did?
Yep.
That was the first thing I wrote, right?
Yep.
So everything's in order.
Next up, we have 6 millimeter, number 83, etched agate matte with the white line. And these are $16.88 a strand. So these are part of like what are known as D agates too,
Right.
right? Yeah.
The real ones are like go for tens of thousands of dollars. You know, like when you get into the eyes and stuff. But these are the imitation fun ones. Not imitation. They're all made out of real agate, but
Yeah.
just not the old ones. But with you know.
Yes. So these are 1688 and it's number 83. These are the 6 millimeter.
And what number were the pearls? 'Cause the pearls.
Oh, the
have
pearls are 82.
What's the African ebony then? I had that as 82.
No, that's 81.
Let's
It's
see.
okay.
African ebony is
Did
81.
you double? Where's the other paper?
What do
Did
you have?
accidentally
Tell me what you
double?
have.
I have 81 as 5 by
What do you have
7
as 80?
pearl.
What do you have as 80?
80, I have the black tubes.
Black tube.
What?
There's no black tube. There's no black tube.
Oh,
The ones
these.
you were-
The coral.
Black coral.
Okay.
Black coral.
I have
And
that as
80.
80.
I don't
Okay.
have 80 written down here. Let's see. Yeah.
On the bottom.
80 is black coral.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you
Messed
double
up.
up a number?
I messed up. I went 81 on freshwater pearls 5 by 7 vitrel. That's
Yeah,
81.
what I have is
Okay,
81.
so
Okay,
we've
so-
got to adjust the numbers. I'm so sorry. Hold on
Hold
one
on.
second, guys. Let me
Everything-
fix this.
Everything's black ebony is 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92.
Okay, tell me down to 84 because I got. If I'm going to write down who wants what, I got the numbers all messed up.
Yep. Okay,
I
I'm
got
going to
you.
go through the last.
It only messed up as 81. Okay.
81. I didn't
So-
have it as a 5 by 7
Okay. So
pearl.
tell me what 81 is.
Beth, you are.
81 is 5 by 7 pearls.
Okay,
That's right.
81.
81 is that.
You see what Beth said?
I was
Look what Beth
African
said.
ebony.
Beth said,
What?
who's on first?
Yeah. Okay. So 82 is African ebony.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that.
83 is freshwater pearl 7 millimeter.
Yep, got that.
Vitrel. 84 is etched agate 6 millimeter
Yep.
with the white.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we're back on.
Track.
Now we're on 85. You're still on 84 explaining it.
Right.
Tammy,
These
for
are the
you, I'd
edge
like to know
agate.
that you- 83 is right.
So,
83 is the green vitriol pearls.
yes, 83 is the pearls.
Okay, I'm just making sure that Tammy got her order right.
Yeah. Are you good, Tammy? Okay. So then next after this,
84 is this one.
so 84 is etched agate 10 millimeter faceted wavy black.
Not 83. 84.
I'm
84. I wrote it down right here.
Yeah.
84.
80.
84.
Oh no, we're at 85 on the 6 millimeter. We're 84. 80.
This is 7.
Look.
What?
Look right here. 85, 10 millimeter faceted
That's
wavy.
right. You're on 85.
Yeah. We're on 85. Sorry, you guys. This is etched agate 10 millimeter faceted wavy black stripe. It is a 16-inch strand and it's 1875. These are faceted too.
Beige color.
Yeah, it's a good beigey or like a grayish because it's got a little gray, it's got a little beige.
And it's going to go with these when we show
Yes,
you these next.
and we're getting ready to bring you guys some more extra agate
Yeah,
that they
we'll
go
go
beautiful
with
with.
it. Mhm.
So these are 85 and they're 1875. Okay. We are on.
So the next 3 items are all a little different. They're all eyes. Some are single, some are like more multi, and then some are finer, more multi. So they're all
Yeah.
about the same thing. It's just what which one you
And
want.
they're all the same. These are all Z agate tubes. These are 10 by 25 etched, and they have just the single eye on them.
Great centerpiece.
They
for
really
Bernie's
are.
plate
Or if you had like a larger black focal and you had this up the sides
look at this one.
mixed with pearls, they would be absolutely beautiful. So the single eye, these are 2625 and this is number 86.
And I put how many you get on them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, all of them. I'll tell you.
There, no, it says 16-inch
Oh,
strands.
16 inches.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tell me, my dear.
So then the next one is 10 by 28, number 87. It is also 2625, and this one has the multi-eyes with the stepped lines. And they're, you guys, these are so
Those are
fun.
the exactly copy of the 9-eyed Z, like the
Yeah.
9-eyed Z bead. A genuine 9-eyed Z bead would be like 80 grand for one bead
Oh,
or more.
wow.
Maybe even you could look it up. Sting bought one for $1 million, one bead.
Oh
It's
my
very,
gosh.
it's very sacred in Tibet, and the genuine ones, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And the thing I like about these strands is there's a knot after every bead. So you cut one off, you use it, and the rest of them are stay stranded. And I like that for sorting purposes. And then these are the last ones. These are 88, and these have the small eye 16-inch strand for $26.25.
4 eyes on it.
Yeah. And I like the little scallop detail on the top and bottom of each of the beads. They're just, they're so pretty. You guys need to order lots because I want a real one.
All right, so it's all in order for you now.
Okay, sounds good. Okay.
Those can go with the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
With the last.
Uh-huh. These are 8mm etched faceted agates. And there are 3 that are black with the white line, although some of them kind of look like a slaty dark blue. I want to see if you guys can get that. See how that one's got a little bit different tone? But these are all faceted agate. And then there's one of the 8mm with the wavy line. So I guess whoever claims wavy line first, that's where we're going. But these are $16.50 a strand. Up next, we have etched agate vases. They are 13 by 22. A strand is $30, and there are 11 pieces.
10, because I get one.
No. I meant on strand. So these are 20. Oh, these are $30. You guys, look how pretty they are. This one has a lightning bolt. This one has like a flower design on it. Some of them just have like dotted patterns. They're all different. You can't decide. Yep, exactly. So yes, these vases.
Are they wooden?
No, they're etched agate.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying they're etched agate. There's an average of 11 pieces, and the strand is $30. This is number 90. Okay, staying in that color scheme, and we're going to the etched agate opals that are 13 by 29mm, striped with eyes. There are 10 pieces, and it's $26.25. You guys, if you have craft fairs coming up, there's 10 pieces, so you're spending $270 for your focal. The colors are beautiful. It's like the orangey brown. You get some like lighter amber colors. There's red. They all have different patterns. There's not really any 2 that are alike because they can't be. They're natural stones. So these are just beautiful, and these are $26.25 and number 91.
Almost done.
Yep. Now we're going to the 8mm round. This is 15.5-inch strand, and it is $15. Oops, sorry, I'm not under the camera. I apologize. The rounds are 92. Number 92, $15. See, it goes from light to dark, somewhere in between. I just love the colors. There are some that have a little bit of green tinge to them. And the center just looks like it's like a smoky clear. And so you like, I want to look inside the bead and know what's there. Obviously, right now it's a string, but you know what I mean. So these are the 8mm rounds, number 92 for $15. Up next, we have 92 8 by 12mm oval etched agate eye beads, 1990 for a 14-inch strand. These have like the deep, rich mahogany brown. Again, do you see how it just goes clear right there? Not if it's having problems because there's so much pattern. There you go. The colors are just stunning, you guys. Again, I would just put a pearl in between these and maybe like a nice antique gold spacer, bronze spacer. You could put a bead cap on it. Or you could just leave them stranded like this and wear them as a necklace. And these are the etched agate eye. They are 1990, number 93. Okay, Marsha, I know you bought these back there. Okay, Bernie, you're up. Now comes the beads that I'm very excited about. These are from the late 1800s, early 1900s. The first one is a clear skunk bead. These were made in Venice, Italy, but they were found in Africa. And these are number 94.
So this is part of my tray bead stuff. I carry a lot of tray beads.
Mm-hmm.
And these are tray beads found in Africa, predominantly Ethiopia on these. They're just an old glass bead made in Venice, late 1800s to early 1900s. They're made out of glass.
Some of them have brown, like brown dots. These ones have like an aqua and pink dot.
Yeah, and they're more common in the black color. You've seen them with tray beads in the black, and that's why they call them the black and white, and they call them skunk beads. That's like a campfire name. But these were made, for different places. They either go to different parts of Europe, but these actually went to Africa, and that's why they're beat up and have that worn
old
look,
world feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and the reason that these are called skunk beads is because originally they were black and white, and these were worn by tribal men in order to show the wealth of their flock. So each bead represented an ox. Right?
Yeah, you can read that up, but those weren't originally black and white. But
no,
the version.
Skunk bead. That's why it's called skunk bead.
This is the version of it, and you're going to see them in red too soon.
And these are $90 for a full strand. And these are really long strands, you guys.
50 beads.
Probably about 50 beads, you think?
Yeah. Count them.
Yeah, you want to count a strand real quick? And again, if this is something that you guys would be interested if I possibly broke up a strand. Yeah, there's about 50 beads. So if this is something you guys would want to have me break up, maybe do 10 beads in each set, that's something that I can do. I sent some of these to Becky. So she's watching. These are on their way. I just love how some of them have like the brown and cream, and then you get that aqua and pink. They're just...
It's another whole thing, collecting old beads and tray beads, You're talking about who was wearing those beads 50 years ago, who was wearing them 75 years ago.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then these are the red ones. They actually have a white heart center. It's a white heart. They start up with a white center. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah. Yeah. And they have nice big holes. You can put them on leather. And they just have like the browns and the reds.
Very expensive on the internet.
Yeah, they are. So to find a full strand like this, you guys, for $90 is a really good deal. And like I said, if there was enough interest and you guys wanted me to break these up into sets of 10, I absolutely would be willing to do so. And this is $95. Bernie, they want to know how you got started with beads.
Oh, that's another hour. That's another hour.
Maybe you should do a bead with
Come
Bessie's
on.
one
So-
night, Heather.
It
Oh,
was
no
a
kidding,
it was
right?
a family-owned business. We started in the late 70s, 80s. Opened up our first shop in 1986 called Beads Galore with the family, and we started with $126 worth of beads. The family sat around, strung beads, made necklaces, sold them, and it just grew from there. Like I said, we own Beads Galore. We used to ship out internationally. And about 8 years ago, I moved over here. But I used to do the Tucson gem shows and all the, trade shows like Quartzite in Tucson and the Denver shows and like the big shows that probably come to your cities.
Where's
Yeah.
the calculator?
But we love the beads. And then me and my brother really got into the collecting of the beads, the history of beads. And so one time we could just do a whole trade bead
So,
section, like old beads.
so if you guys wanted me to break them up into 10 bead sets, I could probably do it for $25.
You have to come up with a
Yeah, we'll talk about that, and we can go over that in the future. Tammy would like to know if you will adopt her.
Adopt her?
Yeah.
She's sweet.
You
She
guys
needs
are
to come out
great.
here sometime.
Yes, you do, and go shopping.
Yeah,
It'll be
it's just-
fun.
I don't
So,
know if you can only see a quarter of a wall behind us.
yeah, you guys,
But
it goes.
This place is crazy, and more's underneath the tables in the back.
Yeah.
This is just what we decided to show on this. We have so much stuff.
Beth
Next
said
week
know
is
her
Bernie's
first.
picks.
Yep, next week it's Bernie's picks.
And I'm probably gonna do a lot of some stones, like that's what's really in right now, like semi-precious stones, like amethyst and tiger's eyes, and
And possibly pull out some of your carved beads from the back and do pendants, maybe?
again, I guess that's Heather's pick.
No, I'm just asking, would you?
Yes, we will add
Yes.
some Heather's picks as well.
Yeah.
We'll work together and try to give you more stones and other things instead of just a lot of glass. We'll get some of the stones because that's what's really in right now. The healing properties of stones. People wear them for metaphysical healings and stuff like that.
I don't know what's
Chakras.
Okay, so guys, go ahead and email me if you guys have anything. It's the same as my channel name, which is TT's Trinkets and Treasures at gmail.com. You guys, this will be the last sale that's streamed on both channels. Starting next week, it will only be on TT's Trinkets and Treasures. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of notice so that you would know that we were going to just the one site. And I'm doing my subscriber giveaway. So when I hit 250 subscribers, I'm giving away 250 beads. When we hit 500, I'm going to give away 500 beads. At 1,000, I'm going to give away 1,000 beads to one person and 100 beads to 10 others. So please subscribe, share. I would really appreciate it, guys. And if you have any questions that I wasn't able to get to, by all means, message me, email me, and I will get back to you. Pauline, I do have a strand that I already broke up. So of the clear, not the red ones, the clear ones. So if you're interested in that, send me an email. Marcia said my channel's more entertaining. Thanks. Yeah, my girls are a lot of fun.
What about the length of the video? Is this
What about this time, you guys?
You want
So
it
we're at
longer
about
or
an
shorter?
hour and a half. Would you want us to keep it shorter? Are you good with it being a little bit longer? I would just need to know what you guys are doing. I know that there are live sales that last longer than this one, but we just didn't want to overwhelm you. And if it is too long or you would be down to see more beads, I know I'm personal shopping for Beth with some aquamarine after we get off here. So, okay, sounds great, Georgina.
Show this before you go away. We just got it. She doesn't cry during baths no more.
Oh,
But you have to leave it like that.
what? My baby. She's so pretty.
He doesn't cry during baths no more, so
Yeah.
Jericho was very happy.
Yeah, she used to cry in baths, but yeah. So, anyways, all right, guys. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Pauline, I will be putting down I will be sending out invoices. If you have not ordered from me before, I need your name, phone number, email, and street address. So you will need to email me from there. We had one lady who placed an order, but then I never heard from her. So please make sure that you guys reach out. I'll go and leave my email address in the bottom of the post for this live sale in case you have any questions. So, all right, guys. I really appreciate you all coming out. I really appreciate all the support. Like I said, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Sorry, they need to go.
Okay, so